I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be painting this little bunny here in a field of pansies. I'm going to start off here in the background with a mixture of magenta and violet, and just do a kind of a wash in the background here. Then I'm going to be blending in different mixtures of green, so it's kind of faded off into the background. I mix sap green, Hansa yellow to give me a deeper green, but it's very wet, so some of the pink underneath will show through, which I like that because it creates another kind of color combination of the pansies. As I paint the background here, a mixture of greens and violets here, I want to have it very thin, a wash-like effect, because later I will build up with my opaques on top of it to show more detail and more interest. Alright, here I'm continuing with my wash, a very thin coat of paint color here, and I'm going to be creating the shadow effects as the underlayer for the bunny. I have the cool areas here mixed with ultramarine blue, teal, and red iron oxide, and then the warm side of the bunny I will be using the Hansa yellow and red iron oxide, and then blending them together almost like a watercolor effect. I'm starting with the opaques here, and I'm starting with the darker opaques in the shadowy areas here. So I'm using neutral gray, Hansa yellow, and some iron oxide here to kind of warm it up, have a warm shade here. And as I paint, I'm thinking about the brush strokes here and making them go in the direction of the fur. And it's also a very thin coat, and I'm kind of aware to make the underlayer show through. Alright, I'm adding some teal into the shadowy area too, just to change up the colors and give it more life. Alright, now I'm going to get lighter, so I'm going to add the titanium white to there. Still trying to keep it like a creamy color, not using pure white yet. So I'm getting lighter and lighter with my highlights. a deep rose color for this bunny's eye. So I'm using a mixture of the magenta, light magenta, red iron oxide, and a little bit of the ultramarine blue just to deepen it up. Here I'm adding a kind of a blue violet here to the eye to create this little highlight effect. Well, now we're on to the pansies, and I'm going to mix a variety of purples here. Some blue violets, some red violets, lighter, darker. And I'm not too concerned about making them super detailed because I just want to suggest that they're pansies because I don't want to take away from the detail of the bunny. Now, as I mix my different greens for the grasses in the background, I want to try to keep that magenta wash in the background showing. And also, as I do the grass, I'm going to blend in some more purples to suggest faded out pansies way in the background here, trying to create depth. To create more texture in the grass, I'm going to be using the edge of my brush to create the texture of the grass. But as I go further up, it's not going to be so noticeable because I want to create more depth back there. Well, he turned out to be really cute. I love all the color combinations and the magenta that shines through. Thanks for watching.